But guess what, people? I'm doing it this month. Especially since I have to cancel the stream later. In fact, we're going to just do all 3 hours for the supporters right here. We're not breaking it up. We're going all in here for the supporters. Unfortunately, I know less of you are able to make it to the early stream, so that part isn't great. But it's what I have to offer this week, so I apologize. But shout out to anyone who's going to be able to make it by. We're going to have a good time one way or another. Alrighty. Now we tag the game. We'll be playing Mario Maker 2. Surprise, surprise. I know it's a real shock. I know you can hardly believe it, but it's true. The rare treat of me playing Mario Maker 2. Alrighty. Part 1 is squared away. What's up, Dale, DJ Apollo, and Ty? How are ya? How are ya? It's Friday, people. It is Friday. There's no denying it. Well, I guess it depends on where you are in the world. But at least right around here, it's Friday. It is Friday. Shout out Rebecca Black, the Queen of Friday. Oh my gosh. Don't you hate that, right? Was you're about to select something, it starts to scroll on you, and then you'd selected something entirely different? Not cool. Not cool. Okay, we're almost done. We are nearly there. Alrighty. Okay. I think we got it. I think we got it. What's up, J-Rug? There we go. Ty showing some love for our buddy DJ Apollo. So, the chat is supporter only all around. You get to boss me around today, whatever you want to see. You want to see a speed run, a Kaiser level, a Link level, a Precision level. You want to see the most popular expert level. You want to see an uncleared level. What's up, Jeff? Your wish is my command for the most part, with some exceptions. And so I guess for the time being, until we have a couple requests come in, we'll just play from this list. Let's see what Vic has for us. I can't tell you how lucky I feel that I'm around during Mario Maker 2. I was thinking about that. Like if I had been born 20 years earlier, I almost definitely would have missed out entirely. Ty's looking for a Dashy level. Well, I can't search by that term, but I bet you... How could I pull up a Dashy level? I could check out... See, I already played all of the Ramo levels and all the Chase and Jason levels, I think. Who's a Dashy level crate I haven't played through? Ramo! Shout out to Ramo. That's not the right way. What's up, Abby? Do I have his creator code? Well, no, Dashy is actually a content creator. And for a long time, he made content that it would start by saying, "What's up? It's Dashy!" And it'd say, well, I play your levels. You tweet them to me. The point here, I'm not explaining this well. Dashy, for a long time, was a Mario Maker content creator. No, that's not a good way to start either, because he's always been more than Mario, but he had a big boost with Mario Maker. But he's gone out of his way to make sure he's not defined by Mario Maker. Oh, like basically the opposite approach of me. I've kind of gone, I keep forgetting that. I've kind of gone out of my way to make Mario Maker my streamer identity, whereas oftentimes I feel like a lot of the bigger streamers try to fight that, which, again, I totally get it. It's not all that wise to... Oh, I keep jumping there. It's not... What's up, Jeff and Jess? Here's the simple answer. Dashi is one of the greatest Mario Maker 2 content creators of all time. And the bulk of his Mario Maker 2 content would be him playing levels submitted to him by viewers through Twitter, and I cannot remember to run off there. I can't see it. I cannot see the next platform, bro. Is that why I keep missing it? Run off here. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. Dash is one of my all-time favorites. That's the reality. He's one of the reasons I got into Mario Maker in the first place. Oh, I can't remember where to run off. I'm really struggling here. I am really struggling. But see, here's part of the interesting, what I find interesting about the whole Dashi situation. He ended up tapping out of Mario Maker 2, and again, part of that may have been due to not wanting to be... Come on! It's so frustrating! Okay, Pat, don't think about anything else. Beat this level. Hold on. I am losing my mind here. This feels like a level I should not be struggling with. Oh my good gracious. I'm losing my mind here in real time. No! Okay. I am losing my mind. Every single time I think I know what I'm supposed to do, I don't. It's a lot like my real life. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to find a way to play a Dashi level for Ty. That's what we're going to do after we get this clear. And then, Abby would like to see a Kathy Beef level. There we go. We have our first two requests. Hello, H and Kyle. Now I'm going to cool it out here. I'm going to calm my face, calm my nerves, calm my voice, all of the above. Now we're running off here. We jump here. Now here's where we run off that I always forget. We made it to the end. We made it to the end. I need to finish this level for the sake of my sanity. There's two places we need to run off. And I'm going to leave a hint for the next person. Down. Go down here. And then similarly, once you get here, it's also another down. But you literally cannot see until you're there. So that's my solution. Let's see if that helps anybody. There we go. Okay. Now the stream has begun, people. Good morning, Melanie. Whew. Okay. Nice job, buddy. I struggled big time. Okay. We've got a level code from Tawny. And now we have a request from Chris to see Super Mario World Kaiser level for sure. What's up, Josh? All right. Well, I could pull up Chasing Jason. Let's do that. I'm afraid I've played all his levels. But it's at least a lead into the Dashi universe. My boy! I love Dashi. I really love Dashi. Jason made the whole super world? Wait, maybe was that Super DGR world? No, see, look, I thought that's what I thought. I'd played the super world. Okay, well, there's definitely a lot here I haven't played. Well, let's see if we can find one that says dash. Hey, wait a minute. 4 ways to teach Dashy. All right, perfect. We found a Dashy level. Hey, what's up, Charles? Hey, Rich. Okay. All right. I fixed my VR last night, and I was so happy. So happy to fix my Quest 2. I needed to clean the contacts. The battery contacts for the controllers. Nice. I wasn't far enough right. I should keep the checkpoint. Need those to be on screen. Dooba-dooba-doop, boop, boop. Shout out Chase and Jason. Oh. Close. Not a bad attempt. Kyle's lurking while you're working. There you go. Don't get caught. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Do 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 boop 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 boop. Come on, bro. There we go. All right, that was awesome. That was awesome. Section 1 complete. Charles loves that power up. Me too. I love the song. It's too good. All right, Mario, let's get to work. Oh, that's not good. That is not gonna fly. Awesome. That was really good. There we go. All right. Nicely done. We're not done yet, though. Oh, buddy. Okay, we want to walk to the right and then start it here. Let it walk to the right and then... My ultimate goal is to get it... Oh, buddy. Oh, I think I'm just supposed to use it to do that. Yeah. It's just to get the boost. I was afraid I needed to actually use the Bob-omb, but no. Okay, awesome. There we go. Halfway done. Very cool. What's up, Balin? That was cool, George. What's up, Kiwi? All right. Now for the boot. That's what it's all about. I'm standing there like, am I missing something? And then the answer fell on my head, quite literally in this case. It fell right out of the sky. Okay. Nice. It's actually dangerous. Oh. Well, I'm sure if you've watched me for any length of time, you probably know I don't really appreciate that. But I do appreciate that I'm in the minority with that preference. Most of my favorite level creators really enjoy a little troll for you. But, again, I'm in the minority. The majority really enjoy and appreciate that. So here we go. Hold right. So, I knew something was coming out of that. I didn't know what. And that, you know what? It's funny. That brings me to what I was trying to say about Dashi getting not being done with Mario Maker 2. He does one like once or twice a year now, but it used to be something he'd do very often. And I think part of what happened, and I could be totally wrong about this, but I think part of what happened is Dashi levels became synonymous with trolling to a certain extent. Like, part of the classic Dashi trademark was him raging. So it worked out well to do things like drop items on his head and, you know, the classic little trolls. And he would end up making great content with it. So it was kind of like everybody wins. But I suspect, I could be wrong again, but I suspect that over time, it got a little more, it got more and more difficult for him to enjoy getting trolled over and over and over. And I'm betting that's part of why he tapped out of Mario Maker. Now, I'm sure there was also strategy involved, like as a content creator, knowing that Mario Maker 2 was kind of slipping. But, again, with everything I saw and everything I know about this game, having been on both sides now, as a viewer and a content creator, I wouldn't be shocked if he may have gotten a little bit tired of having Dashi levels troll him. Because, like I'm saying, more and more, that came to define them. Not only were they difficult, but typically relatively trolly. But I can't stress enough, it's not like he was like, please don't troll me. Quite the opposite. Oh no. He made a name for himself getting trolled and reacting to that. What's up, Josh? But he's done much more than that. I'm not trying to put him in a box. The fact that he's still as successful as he is without Mario Maker 2 is the ultimate evidence of him making a good choice regardless of the reason. But he just represents someone I've been watching a really long time. Many years. And I was super sad when he stopped making Mario content. But he made one in 2024. I watched that and I was happy with it. Appreciated that. Here we go. But like Super Dashy World, they made that amazing Super World. All those level creators came together and made the unbelievable Super Dashy World one of my favorite Super Worlds I ever played. And I wonder if part of his hesitation to play it himself is wondering, is it going to get to be too much or have something I can't finish or be super trolly and then I'm stuck in the super world? I don't know. No! Oh, I thought I was going to break the... No! No! There we go. Phew. No. But I played through the whole thing, and I highly recommend it. Super Dashy World. All the level creators are amazing. And they even a couple troll levels in there that I enjoyed. But they kind of taught you. It was very, very nice. It really wasn't a super trolly situation. This looks a little scary. Okay, no, there it is. Okay, very nice. Big shout out Chase and Jason and the crew that made this. I apologize for not enjoying the troll parts, but overall the level is amazing. And calling that troll is really a stretch. Some people wouldn't consider it a troll unless they're like soft locking you, putting you in a pit, losing a checkpoint. That would be some people's, it's not a troll until it does that. And that's valid. It is not like a real hardline definition. All right, thanks for the GG, Charles, Mike, Tawny, Jeff, and Abby. Okay, and so that one goes out to Ty, requesting a Dashy level. And now, Kathy Beef. Abby's asking for a Kathy Beef level. So let's pull up Kathy Beef. Big shout out to Kathy Beef, the legend. Woohoo! Let's go with the Goonies. Gotta love a music level. Each note that you're about to hear had to be custom placed and chosen by the level creator. Kyle's in the mood for a Link level. All right, Kyle. I'll add you in. All right, Kathy Beef. This one's going out to Abby. All right. Oh, I made it. What? Oh, no! Nice! All right, we got the one shot for section 1. I'm supposed to hit that block and wait, I think. I didn't even notice those were spikes the first time. All right, we're learning. That was amazing. Too much momentum, I think. All right, this is really cool. There's a gap there. Okay. The music's so nice. Wow. Wow, that was incredible. Absolutely stunning. A stunning music level. Kathy Beef, Barnstormer, wow. Thank you for that request, Abby. That was a masterpiece of a level. And we got the one shot on section 1. That was wild. Proud of that one. Amazing. Amazing, amazing stuff. Thanks, Josh, J-Rug, Mike, Abby, and Jeff. All right, and that brings us to Tawny, who gave us a level code with no context. I don't know if this is a level Tawny made, a level Tawny saw someone else play, a level Tawny's struggling with, a level that Tawny has the world record on that he wants me to try to take. All are possible. They are all possible. Okay. Not so hard, not so easy. Blue platformer. All right. I don't recognize it, but it looks awesome. Let's get down to business here. And shout out to Tawny. Thanks for the support, Tawny. I should probably leave the coins alone. Wait, what? That's not the right way? Hold on, I'm totally misreading this. Ignore the boxes. There's an up arrow. You've got to go down to go up. Alrighty, so it was the right way. Okay. Wow. Okay, early checkpoint. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're taking flight. Is that good enough? Boss fight? Uh-oh. That's helpful. Okay, we could have taken the top path. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Great level. I got a little confused, but if we're being honest, I am pretty much always confused, so that doesn't mean too much. Very nice. Thanks for the level, Tawny. I have one of these cushions under my seat, and I feel like I broke it. Either that, I need to replace it or something, because it, like, I can't describe it. Other than say, it's like it doesn't stay put in a weird way. Not a great way. In any case, now we have a request from Kyle for a Super Mario World Kaizo level. Easiest way to pull up one of those that I know of. Detailed search by popularity. SMW, Super Expert from the past 90 days is just fine. And we want technical, short, and sweet. And hopefully we see some Team Shell. Light Kaizo. We don't want the light. Oh, we also don't want 2 practice doors. It says it's easy, though. It says it's easy, but is it? Maybe it's just extra. Yeah, it is. It's short. There's just more. Okay. Sometimes I get intimidated when I see a couple practice doors, but sometimes it's just the level creator being extra gracious. Which is a beautiful thing because it makes the level more approachable to more people. So that you don't necessarily have to be super consistent to feel like you're making progress. Starts out with a shell jump. And then another shell jump. And there we go. We already made it to practice door 1. Okay. And so now we can just pick it up from practice door 1. I'm supposed to drop the spring? How can I interact with that shell? Is there a note block under here? Okay, then maybe I'm just dropping the spring and then kicking the shell to the left? Yeah. Okay, figured it out. Whoops. Okay, I got it this time. I really have it locked into my brain. Good gracious, okay. Almost to the 3rd practice door. This is not easy, Kaizo. In my opinion. It's definitely not the hardest Kaizo in the world. I'm not saying that either. But I would definitely not call this easy. But again, that's like it feels like it's practically a meme in the Kaizo community. Like everything that's not the hardest level ever is easy. That's how it seems like a lot of these things are titled and referenced in the description. If it doesn't have 15 juggles in it, oh, that's pretty easy. It just doesn't represent 90% of people who play the game. It represents that top 10%. But the truth is that top 10%, they're the most loyal customers for the Kaizo levels in the first place. You know what I mean? Almost made the adjustment. But see, first of all, it's no secret that I'm a relatively sensitive guy. I don't hide that. Or try to pretend I'm a tough guy. Oop. Almost. And, I just know from my experience in Mario Maker 1, it was so discouraging. Being so excited to play this game, only to be met with the harsh reality that I wasn't even close to good at this game to play even half the things I wanted to play. Forget a shell jump level. Okay, we'll call that practice to a 3. So I just imagine the new player who boots up the game, or not even the new player, someone who's been in the game a couple. Is that a juggle? This is just zero. This is like the ROM hack approach, the zero indication thing, which undeniable. I don't think you can deny. It does look nicer, but see, it's not consistent because they give you the arrow here. I'd be curious to know. You know what? I want to start a podcast just interviewing level creators and be able to ask stuff like, I'd like to understand what the criteria is for using an indicator or not using an indicator for this level creator. Because it's more than just... I don't know. I'm not even going to guess. I'm not even going to guess, but I know that there are quite a few level creators out there that really think that indicators kind of muddy up the level or make it look worse. And I think that's totally valid. I think that's a valid reality. That was almost it, I think. Oh, no! I didn't notice the springs. I think the springs are supposed to come into play here. But see, that's what I mean. For me, I love a little line pointing at the springs here. Yeah, that's it. You throw it at the springs as you go by. But, again, I don't think it's an objectively right or wrong thing. Yeah, I have to throw it really late or really early. Maybe that's another reason. Maybe it's one of those things that the position makes such a big difference that it makes indication really difficult without it being, like, misleading. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to wait there. I need to wait until the spring drops, then I jump. Nope, that's not it. Okay, I think I'm all done with this practice tour. Well, no, I can't be all done with this practice tour. Because I'm just gonna get here and then... There we go. Like right here, bro. This is what... We get an arrow here. But we don't get a drop indicator here. You have to... After you make this jump, you have to drop the spring, like here. And so, they did opt to give you the indication to let you know which side of the beetle shell to drop it on. You need to drop it early enough that it lands on the left side, so when you land on the spring, it goes to the right. So they were willing to give you this indication. Maybe that was it, that they felt like it had to be one or the other, that this would have been too much with this, or that maybe in their mind, this arrow implies that you're dropping the spring, like once removed from the reality. I don't know. I'd love to know more. I would love to know more. Okay, we got that starting to come together. But I like this level creator. I've played a bunch of this stuff. And everything I'm saying is not meant as a criticism like people should do it my way. I genuinely don't believe everyone should do it my way. My way is massively flawed and massively specific to me. So please, people, when you hear me say anything about levels, keep that in the back of your mind. I am not sitting in my tower, the king of level creation. That's the opposite of how I view myself. So that's why I feel so awkward when I feel sometimes like that's how it gets received. Like somehow I think I know better when I certainly don't think that. I'm throwing the shell too early now. What's up, Jan? There we go. Now, yeah, I would have loved some indication up here. Let me know where to go. I didn't even have a guess. I knew that I had my eye on the little shell, but I could not determine exactly where I needed to be for it. But now I see I need to stay left, grab it while it's falling, and then shell surf to the key door. Oh, I forgot to drop. There we go. Okay, let's get the clear. And you can watch me like this level, because I do like it. It's fun. It's well designed. And not everybody has the same indication preference as me. And that is fully okay with me. I need... All right, Kiwi. Oh. Oh. Okay. Drop it on the... I had already forgotten the first section. I was too far away from the wall. Drop it here. Almost saved it. But see, this is the thing. Now that we know all the moves, right? Now, I do think you can appreciate, aesthetically, now that we know what to do, the level does look cooler. You know what I mean? Without the instructions. One thing I've seen some level creators do is make one version of the same level with indication and then one with... In fact, Big Red Boy's done that. Shout out Big Red Boy. That's an interesting compromise. Everybody gets what they want. The people who want to play it without indicators can, and the people who prefer them can have them. But that's a lot of extra work from the level creator. Especially if their default position is not using indication. You know what I mean? Too early. I gotta throw that shell a little later. But I have always been someone who's function over form. I care more about function than I care how it looks. And that reality shows up all over my life. I'm way, way too focused on function. So I have a massive appreciation for functional systems and almost a lack or borderline inability to fully appreciate just the aesthetics. So that's part of why I'm so partial to indication, even outside of this game. Like I could have predicted that that's how I'd feel about this 5,000 hours into the game, just based on everything I know about myself. That's the one. And then I totally blew it. But it's progress, sort of. Pat, that's twice in a row. Let's make the correction. Let's make the correction, please. Okay, made a correction, but not quite the right one. No, Pat. That was good. I was in position that time. I was not in position that time. No! I got away with it because I was at the bottom of the screen. Patty boy. Okay, well, I gotta say, now that I've run through the first half a bunch of times, it's actually really, really well-designed trick to trick. Like, now that I know everything that I have to do, it all flows together so nicely. Oh, until that. But that's me. That means I threw the shell up with too much height. If it was flat to the ground, that wouldn't have happened. See? I did it twice. I have to be careful to throw that shell a bit earlier before I gain all that height. See? Are you kidding, Pat? This is easy Kaizo, remember. This is the easy Kaizo. This is what easy Kaizo looks like after you've played this game for 5,000 hours. This is what easy Kaizo looks like. This is the easy Kaizo. But again, it is easy relative to the really difficult levels. But I'd need another 50,000 hours to even touch most of those. Pat, you gotta stop doing that. Maybe it's a different trick than I think? I thought it was just a surf. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to drop it here? I'm going to watch a clear video real quick. I'll have to watch a clear video real quick. What's up, Jonathan? Big shout out to the gaming band director. Before I continue this, I would like to ensure that I know what that move is supposed to be for this easy Kaizo level. And again, it's not that it's inaccurate to call it easy, because relative to the super difficult levels, it is. But that's what I mean. Kaizo is like its own little world into itself. There's my boy Maldi. Shout out to you, Maldi. Got the clear video for me. Okay, there's that. Boom. Bow. Yeah, just I don't know why it... Okay, it's just a shell surf. It's exactly what I thought, so that's the good news. That's the good news. There it is, people. There it is. Okay, awesome. Very good. I definitely struggled. Was not easy for me, but was definitely worth it. And by the time I understood all the tricks, it was actually really fun. Trick to trick. So, definitely earned a like. Definitely an awesome level creator. And totally valid to not want to indicate every jump, even if that's what I'd prefer. There we go. I think I finally managed to express it in a way that covers all the bases. It's such a tricky thing being a streamer, people, because I want to be able to tell you what's in my mind, but I'm not trying for it to be at the expense of someone else. And I feel like half the time, more than half, most of the time you hear anyone express an opinion that even has 1 ounce of negativity in it, typically it's framed as the other side is the worst thing in the world, or they're completely ridiculous for not agreeing with me. And so that's what I want so badly to come across. I might have a strong opinion about something like indication, but I genuinely am not over here thinking I have the correct answers if only everyone agreed. I don't think that's the case, genuinely. I just understand why I think what I think. And you have many reasons to think what you think. It's okay, people. It's okay to disagree. I know you've been told differently, but guess what? It's a good thing we disagree on things. We don't all want to be the same. Here comes Gerald with 50 stars. Thank you, Gerald. Appreciate that, stars. Appreciate those stars. This star drop is for you. What's up, Rob? Okay, that one was for Chris. Shout out to you, Chris. And then Kyle requested a link level. Kyle requested a link level. Have you ever heard of cognitive dissonance, people? I really think that's a big part of the issue. I think we should teach cognitive dissonance. There should be cognitive dissonance training at like 4th, 5th grade level. I feel like if we all had that, we'd have such an easier time with that reality of embracing disagreement instead of feeling like it's a personal attack. I'm looking for link level, which means I need to be an SMB. I like the expert link levels the best I've found. So let's go with that. Let's go with that. There you go. It's Rob's day off. Friday. Live it up, my friend. Live it up. We may not have tomorrow, so we got to live it up today. But we also don't want to be irresponsible. It's that fine line. Whenever I heard somebody like that phrase as a kid, live each day like your last. And I was like, well, if I did that, I'd be in big trouble. I'd spend all my money. I would be very irresponsible if I thought it was the last day. So it's like that. But again, I've been this way since a kid. I can't take things. I can't like get past the literal. Sorry, never mind. Don't listen to me. Okay, that's way too high of a clear rate. No. Link's quest. All right, maybe I should have gone. We'll go on Super Expert. I changed my mind. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, I hear you, Rob. It's a tricky thing. Live each day the best you can. That's my modification. Live each day the best you can. You'll have something different to give every day, and you'll have different situations in front of you every day. And do your best with what you got at the time that you have it. J-Rogue understands taking things too literally. Well, shout out to you, and I'm sorry for you, because what a burden. What a silly burden, too. You go. The worst part about it, J-Rug, is just how hard it is to relate to or understand outside of it. If you're someone who has no struggle understanding things readily as they're meant without second-guessing every single thing and thinking every single side of the coin and not taking everything literal, to people like me who take it too literally, I come off like an alien. Like, it's like, what's going on in this guy's head that he can't understand a simple joke or can't understand a simple sarcasm? So it's like, I feels like a double whammy. Not only am I left confused, I'm left coming off to many others as if I'm out of my mind, and there's some truth to that. But, okay, I'm going to take your word for it, Panga. It says skip it. I'm listening. Hey, here we go. 10-minute world record. Never mind. 3 or less. Let's do this. Let's roll the dice on this one. Okay. Bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. There's power. I might have been a little hasty there. And by might, I mean I was. This is pretty cool. Oh, I was supposed to use the pile. Lots of power-ups. Oh my goodness, you see the fallen spiny? nice. We got a battle, a huge battle. Oh my goodness! The chaos! Did we get a checkpoint? No, that's why it's super expert, people. It's super easy up until the end. Like, painfully easy. Like, we can just... Not painfully easy. But, they gave you all the power-ups here. We could pretty much just run through. As you saw in the previous attempt. That's what you're supposed to do there. Now, see, I can just wait. I know there's a power-up right here. Alright, we need a strat here. That was not the strat. I'm gonna assume it's our buddy right down here. It's not. Okay, it's not Greeny. What do you think, left or right? Let's let the chat decide. By the time I get to the next... By the time I get to the boss, you tell me if I should focus on the left or the right. Just put L or R in the chat. Or spell out the word, whatever you feel like. Or do you think it's somewhere different entirely? J-Rug's guessing right. What's up, Andrew? And tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday. We got 2 votes for right. Uh-oh. We're about to find out the truth. How dare you, chat. It was left. Lee was the only one that knew. I don't think the difficulty of the boss room matched the rest, but I think that's partly because I was running through it like I was. I get the sense this level creator didn't run through the first section, so I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it. I don't think they necessarily thought of the boss room as being a big surprise. All right, good job, chat. And there we go. Now we're all caught up. Feel free to leave more level requests. And good job, Lee. You knew it was the left one. I don't know how you knew, but you knew. Bum, bum, ba, ba, do. How about... Let's give this one a shot. Does that say 140 seconds? But it only takes 53 seconds to clear if you know the way, which I do not. Let's see if this works. Okay, that did work. Good. And now let's see if this works. All right, good enough. Let's see what we can do here, people. That's a problem. A personal problem. A skill issue. All right. Time is getting short. Oh, buddy. Kicking it up a notch in section 2 here. Oh, I can trust the level. I love that. Okay. I don't like that we can go under here. I have to go through this again? Ah, just back to this room. Okay, that's kind of cool. Now we just don't want to go through the one-ways. Okay. Feels like I'm seeing that more and more in the new Soup speedrun levels. The little shortcuts. I don't like that. I don't like the little shortcuts. Not in the context of a speedrun. I've just had too many experiences of trying so desperately and then finding out, oh, I'm making the level 10 times more difficult than it's supposed to be. Precise Kaizo. Only 6-second world record. Here we go. Thanks, Alex, Lee, Josh, Ev, and Balin. Okay, Ashley had a terrible morning. Got a flat tire, and then you had to get it fixed. You filled up the gas tank so you can drive the 40 minutes to the mall to get your daughter a birthday gift. Good gracious. Halfway there, the car breaks down on the side of the highway. In a downpour, and on top of that, you made the last car payment yesterday. Ashley, now that is a brutal morning. Ashley, we're going to need a little self-care today, Ash. I don't know how it's going to happen or what it's going to look like. Is your daughter's birthday today? I'm hoping it's this weekend since you were getting the present today. But that is it's too early. It's too early to have gone through all that, Ashley. We need a self-care check-in tonight, like 7 p.m. You got to set an alarm on your phone, right? This is my advice to you, Ashley. Set an alarm on your phone. Okay, it's Sunday. Well, first of all, big happy birthday to your daughter on Sunday. Big shout out for being an amazing mom, doing what you can to make it special for her. I want you to set an alarm on your phone now, all the way now, while things are still a disaster. Maybe 7 p.m., 8 p.m., sometime when you're going to have some version of free time. And I want you to decide now what you're going to do with it, that hour. Watch your favorite show. Go do something that you really, go see a loved one. Do something tonight that's within your range. And then you'll at least have that to pull you through the rest of this brutal couple hours that you got in front of you. But shout out to you, Ashley. You're doing great even when it don't feel like it. You really are awesome. And what a beautiful, if you're gonna have all those struggles, at least you have the assurance of you're having these struggles partially in the name of being a good mom, of loving your daughter, wanting to show her love. So I mean, it's not like this struggle is for nothing. It doesn't make the struggle easier, but it can be easier to handle in the context of, hey, I know that parents all around the world doing what they can, making sacrifices, and ultimately struggling every which way, just trying to love and support their kids. Okay, there you go. Your boyfriend bought you the car. You went and got lunch, went to Target, managed to got her something small. But then you'll order what she actually wants. Then she'll have something small to open. Very nice. Shout out to you, Ashley. You're doing great, even when it don't feel like it. Good morning, Daniel. All right, people. Well, this is the supporter request line. It's supporter-only chat. So if you're not a supporter and you're watching, I apologize for not being able to chat. It's just on certain Fridays, and this is one of those certain Fridays. Hey. That was awesome. There we go. All right. All right. Shout out to you, Ashley. And you know what? I should provide a little bit of context in the sense that there's a big difference if you're struggling with car issues, all the stuff that she just named, and what you're doing is like you're trying to get back at somebody or like, you know, some kind of misguided mission. And then you have all those issues. Then I feel like it's so much worse. It's like, oh my gosh, I should not have been doing this in the first place. But in the context of getting something for your daughter, it's like if things are going to go wrong, at least it's in the context of you're trying to do something right. But I feel like it's so much worse when things go wrong and you know you're doing something wrong. I feel like early in life, you have enough of those experiences, you're like, you know what, I'm tapping out of this. There's enough trouble in life without me bringing trouble to anybody else. That's a great thing to let go of, people. Let go of trying to get revenge on anyone. If you can get there, you'll get a lot of peace. I can tell you that wholeheartedly. I can tell you that wholeheartedly. All right, this sounds interesting. Josh bought a car once, got on the interstate, it got totaled on the interstate. Happened before your first payment. Oh my gosh. Best revenge is to live your best life? Yeah, I like, there's one of those phrases, Josh. I like the idea behind it. Best revenge on someone is to live your best life. Because ultimately, it's saying, hey, don't get revenge, just live your best life. But it implies, I don't like the implication. I like it better. Fully let go of revenge. Reject revenge. Reject it. Don't live your best life as revenge. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what, again, and that's the literal thing. To me, I hear that phrase and I can't help but think, okay, my version of revenge is living my best life. But I'm telling you, that still misses it a little bit. There's a lot of freedom in saying, you know what? I don't have to be the one to get revenge. I'm not going to be the one bringing justice here. Glad it's Friday. There you go. Boyfriend's going to try to fix it this weekend. Shout out to your boyfriend. And then you're car shopping. Oh, my goodness. Sorry you're going through it, Ash. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put in the right level code. There you go. That's how Josh was saying it. Not a revenge type. Live your best life and don't let the other people bother you. There you go. And see, for a person with a fully functioning brain that doesn't take everything so painfully literally, you have that freedom to actually add a little interpretation in there, Josh. And I'm so jealous. Daniel say the best positive mental attitude. Living your best life no matter the circumstances. Keep the head up. Yeah, and sometimes that's a lot easier than others. Because see, and here's Daniel. See, I feel like I'm doing the devil's advocate thing here, and that's not my intention. But I just imagine reading that, being super depressed, and it can almost feel like more guilt that I can't just pick my head up. But I totally get what you're saying, Daniel. Never mind. I shouldn't say anything. I'm such a pain to talk to, people. That's part of why it's so ironic I'm a streamer. I can't stand myself, honestly. I appreciate any of you that put up with me in any context because it's such a hassle to deal with me. And I have to deal with myself. Imagine that. Imagine having to deal with me all day, every day. That's my life. That's what I'm working with over here, people. I think I was supposed to spin jump there. Nice, Pat. Yeah, exactly, Daniel, because you understand those times. I know it. And thank you. And Daniel, thanks for being around long enough and sticking with me long enough that I don't have to fear you misunderstanding me. I know you hear me. I know that you hear me in spite of myself. Okay, we'll check out number 78, Abby. But what are your parameters? That won't work. That won't work for me. Okay. It is looking for jobs. You live with your parents. You pay them rent. You're short money by $350. It's sad. The part-time jobs aren't giving you hours. Dude, it's so stressful. You call daily, see if you can do anything. It's so brutal out there. I got some friends and family in some similar positions, and it is so brutal. The financial situations out there, people, are really, really rough. Yeah, it's really true. I think for the majority of people, at least here in the United States, I bet you we all are someone or know someone closely who's really struggling and is in exactly the same position like it is describing, where it's not like someone who's just sitting on their hands like, well, I just can't do anything. No, they're out there trying to get the work, trying to do what they can, and coming up short over and over again. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. I wish I had some answers. But I don't. I'm in need of some answers myself. So that's the thing. I totally hear you. I totally hear you, man. Okay. Spin jumps. There we go. Close one. No! I did not notice that. Okay. That's what I needed to do. Woo! This is a tough level. This is a tough one. A great one, though. It's really, really well designed. We got a fish. We had a fish. I guess I should have waited. J-Rug saying the price of food is crazy low, and you got 3 kids that can't have the regular milk, so you got to get the more expensive milk. People, especially the parents out there struggling, that is where my heart really breaks. Because I know there's a ton of you. There's a ton of you out there, and it's. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that's been one of my biggest fears ever, was the idea of having someone depending on me that I'm responsible for and then not being able to provide the way that I'd want to. One of the billion reasons that I opted to not have children. But so that's part of why. On a very real level, my heart really goes out to the father and the mother stressed today, trying to figure out where they're going to get that little extra money because the kid needs shoes or needs some, relatively basic item. I'm not talking about a gaming console. I'm talking about literally shoes, food, doctor's appointment, sports, like outings, whatever, all that stuff. That's such a heartbreaker, man. Like on a very, very real level. A very real level. Yeah, I think about that often. And like I'm saying, I have plenty of friends and family. Yeah, I'm with you, people. Clumsy sending love to the struggles of all types of struggles. Exactly. There you go. Ashley saying $300 a week to feed a family of 5. Whew. It's is talking about video he saw. Woman been applying for jobs since October. Hasn't found anything. Yeah, it does make you sad. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's some people that look around and they're like, oh, people just aren't willing to work, and to me, there's some amount of ignorance in that statement if you think that covers it, because you must be somewhat disconnected from the world around you if you believe people like in its position here, who's applying to jobs, has part-time jobs, and it's a struggle to get the hours, a struggle to get the call back, and even when you get it, a struggle to have the money be enough for what everything costs right now. So again, I wish I had an answer. I wish I had some like special word to share, but I don't. It's just a horrible reality right now. And I feel like maybe just acknowledging that is there's some positive benefit just to acknowledging that reality. Because I do feel like it gets worse when you feel like the people around you are in that judgy position of, oh, well, if you really wanted it, you'd do it. And it's like, well, easy for you to say. If you've already been in an established job for 20 years, probably not struggling the same way that somebody relatively new to the job force or any of the other million circumstances going on. People love to judge in 2024. That much is very obvious. I'm going backwards. This is where I want to be. I did the same thing twice. You have to wait there. It had been just long enough since I had gotten there that I forgot. Okay, now I remember. Now we'll get the clear. Wait. We got a Yoshi. All right, that was pretty cool. Ooh. I don't have a key. Okay. Is this the key? What is that? The key is in here. The key is in here. What did I miss? The key is in the wall. I needed Yoshi. How did I totally miss it? Oh, man. Well, the chat saw it. Chat saw it. Here's our Yoshi. It's not in this wall. It's not here. There's nothing here. It's not here. So it must be through this door. It's here. You know what's interesting? I once had a viewer say, why are you ruining the level, leaving the comment and ruining it? And part of why that's a little misguided, if that's your opinion out there, is because you can opt to turn comments off. So if you're someone who plays this game and you feel like it ruins the level, if there's a comment that gives you a hint, just turn the comments off. That's the solution. I think it's kind of ridiculous to think no one should leave comments if you think it ruins the level. I think it's valid if you think it ruins the level and as a result you turn comments off. But it doesn't make sense to me to go as far as to say no one should leave comments. Because some people do want the comments. I definitely do. And if you don't, you can turn them off. If you want them, you can turn them on. It's really that simple. It's really that simple, people. Or it can be that simple. It can be that simple. What do we have here? I see. Yoshi's back. There we go. Yoshi was waiting for us the whole time. Okay. Very cool level. It was really fun. Awesome level. Awesome level. Thanks, Clumsy. TJ Pulse saying, if the comments were supposed to be a part of the game, they wouldn't have allowed them in the first place. Right. But the context of the opposing opinion is that an otherwise fun, tricky level is ruined by the existence of the comment, regardless of what Nintendo thinks. But my response to that is, regardless of how good or bad you enjoy the comments in the level, because you also have the power to turn them on or off, that's what makes it a null point. But you could possibly make a good point. I'm tapping out. Good afternoon, Jen. Okay, and we are here playing. This is the supporter request line, people. Oh my gosh. Do we go for a first clear? 4 minutes? Nope, that's an easy answer. This is the supporter request line. This is your chance to make a little level selection here. I'll give this one a try. Here we go, Kaizo. Okay, good indication. That little curve meant min jump. I was one early. I was a little late. I need to drop the spring on the Koopa. Yeah, no, I want to drop it under the thwomp. The spring is to block the thwomp. The Koopa is my next jump. But how in the world do I pull my momentum back in time? Nope. Okay, that's right. That's right, but I have to line it up so that I can kick the big beetle shell off of the Koopa. No, that ain't it, clumsy, because we have a drop indicator for the spring. Thankfully, we have that much assurance. And dropping the spring under the thwomp is lining the thwomp up so that we can kick the big beetle shell. So all that checks out. But the part that doesn't check out, maybe I'm supposed to drop it on top of the thwomp. Maybe I'm doing it way too early. Maybe it's supposed to be drop the spring on top of the thwomp. Ugh. That's tricky because you want to bring a lot of right momentum into this last bob-omb jump. Bink. There you go. Yeah, that's the answer. I don't drop it before the Koopa. Check it out. I have the answer. I have the answer. But something's supposed to happen to line up the thwomp. I was thinking it was the spring, but it's not. There's something else I can do to influence the thwomp. The thwomp's landing. Maybe I'm supposed to drop the spring so it lands below the shell? Maybe the shell's never supposed to make it to the thwomp? I don't need as much momentum as I think I do. That's part of why I'm missing that so much now. I'm forcing max momentum, and there's no need. You don't need max momentum. So that's part of where I'm going wrong right now. See, that's all you need, Pat. That's so... Yeah. I need... Oh boy. This chair is so uncomfortable today. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just more restless today. Oh, I'm so pumped to have VR back. I couldn't get my controls working, and now they're working. There we go! See, that worked! See where this thwomp stopped? That's what we want. That's what we want, because now this is here. That's good. That's progress, believe it or not. Ironically, I was trying to set up the next jump in a more easy way, and I totally ruined the jump before it. There we go. You have to spawn it at the right time so it lines up with the donuts. And now we're getting it. Okay, that would have worked if I had gotten the thwomp to stop at the right time. So now we have to figure out what makes that thwomp stop where we want him to stop versus when it doesn't. See, now it's dropping too low. I need those donuts staying up higher. Or else my big beetle shell can't make it to the right off the spring. See? It's stopping a little too low now. Can anybody see it? See, I'm having to pay attention to Mario, so you as the viewer have a massive advantage in this context to see what's making it work or not work. I'm stuck staring at Mario. See? It's like I need... Now, so I guess it's I'm spawning the donut blocks too early. So I'm holding right too early. Yeah, so glad to have VR back. What's up, Sed? Great workout option. Not as great as playing the drums. Bro. Nobody? Bueller? I got nothing out there. It's alright, people. It's not that I expect you to know. I'm always just happy when you do. I'm gonna change my I'm gonna change my strat. Maybe I'm wrong about the spring. Let's assume I'm supposed to drop the spring below the beetle shell. Is that possible? Could I get the beetle shell to land on the spring? Because that would fix all of our problems as well. Like, no, you can't get... Huh. It could be that I'm supposed to put it under the thwomp. I did think that many attempts ago. Let's see if we can put that to the test. Everything's indicated, so I really think our answer... Well, there we go. We got the spring under the thwomp, and it did not help us. So now we're back to dropping the spring. That was interesting. I tried dropping it on the second jump. We're gonna just have to experiment a bit here, people. Because I do get the sense this level creator wants you to do it. I don't think they're trying to hide it from me. I think I'm just failing to understand. The thing is, the shell drops on the right side of the thwomp. That's part of what I'm so confused by. It makes it seem like it is not going out of its way to let you get there from the left side. Let's see if there's a clear video. Because clearly we're all stumped. We got no guesses here. Oh man. Looks like no clear video. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! I think I have the clear video. Is this it? Yeah! I have a clear video! Yes! Okay. I'm about to have the answer. I'm so excited to know. Oh my goodness! Okay, well there's a massive problem in my approach. Oh my goodness, people. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see the answer. Wait till you see the answer. You ready for this? I was totally going about it the wrong way. Oops. It's the timing of when you hit the big green shell. That's what needed to change. You can hit that green shell way earlier. Like this. There it is. You just literally hold right. You literally just hold right. And see, it proves what I was suspecting, which is that this level creator, they tried to make this easy. You literally just hold right. Boom. Bow. That's it. Okay. There we go, people. but I wasn't even seeing that as an option. Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. It still didn't work. It worked the first time. No, I have to hold right more. I'm holding back too soon, I think. Is that what's breaking it? This is pretty fickle, my friends, I must say. This is a relatively fickle setup. Oh, yeah, you have to hit. Okay, see? And the level creator tried to indicate the spot I need to hit with the big coin. Watch this. I didn't see that until just that last attempt. Check this out. Listen for the big coin sound right here. There. That's it. All right, people. We've done it. Now what? And there's the checkpoint. Okay, we got this. Okay, J-Rug's asking, after 1 month of multi-streaming, do I like it? And my answer is definitely yes. I really, really do like it. Here we go. That's what we're looking for, people. Ooh! Alright. That's it, Lee. There we go, Clumsy and J-Rug. Wow. And there we go. Okay, that was definitely an awesome level. So thankful for the clear video. So thankful for the clear video. Okay. I totally misread it. It was definitely tough for me, but was an awesome level. I'm gonna lose my mind. I've already lost my mind. Who's kidding who here? Who's kidding who here, people? All right. Well, once again, it's the supporter request line. Oh, yeah. Abby requested number 78. I've never gotten a number request. That's a first. Josh, enjoy lunch with friends. Appreciate you. Enjoy your lunch with friends. And no, there's no stream tonight, Josh. I just noticed you said see you all tonight. You won't see me tonight. You may see the rest, but you won't see me. That's part of... Okay, I have already done this one. I'll maybe do a different one from the same level creator. One shot the bonus area for the true ending. Okay. Sounds like a good one. Okay. Maybe I'll catch up with you tomorrow, Josh. 1 second, people. There you go, Mike. That's beautiful. That's a nice one. But listen, it's on... somebody uploaded it to YouTube. It's also on Amazon Prime. That's where I watched it. Alive Inside. If you like documentaries, you have to watch this one. And then you have to tell me what you think. It's in my new top 10 favorite documentaries of all time. It was that good. I cried like over 5 times. Easy. Probably more than that. The True Crew is here, Susie. The True Crew is here. And I mean, this should be easy for me. I'm not saying this level is actually easy. Like, everyone should be able to beat it. I should be able to beat this. My main mistake is throwing this silly pop. For no reason. All right. Just in time. Dale said it would be nice if we could show the whole chat to everyone with the multiple platforms. And I agree. That was something I wanted to look into. But the problem is, Dale, people out there Well, I'm not going to say anything. All I'm going to say is I do agree that that would be better, but I don't think it's the best choice. But I do think it would be better in many ways. That is what I'll say. And I have a question for you, people. I have a question for you. I've been doing a little experiment. Dryer sheets versus fabric softener. And I am now officially leaning towards fabric softener. Do you have a preference between the two? Are you someone who uses both? Let me pick your brain about your laundry habits. I'd be curious to know. J-Ro goes both. Oh, buddy. Adrian goes neither. Keeps it fragrance-free. Hey, that's pretty cool. I was strictly dryer sheets for a while. Wait, what's going on here? I don't get it. No, I'm out. I'm out. Okay. Clumsy goes fabric softener. The dryer sheets can be bad for your lungs. Okay, interesting. Lee doesn't use either. Abby only dryer sheets. Chris with the fabric softener. You'd have to Google it, Josh. That I can't say for sure what exactly, how they differ or what function. But in my mind, you use one or the other. But I don't know exactly where that understanding came from. Abby's got like a 2-in-1 situation, detergent and fabric softener. That's interesting. Dale uses neither. I'm being won over by fabric softener. Separate from this conversation. Let's give you... are these all going to be flight levels? Okay. Sorry, Abby. I'm moving on. I don't know what's going on there. But I'm moving on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The fabric sheets... No, the dryer sheets help with static. Softens them, helps them smell better. It's crazy how much the first page is dominated by these two level creators now. This one and Dexterity. I've never seen that in this game. They must have both released a bunch of levels at once or something. Let's do a sauce pal. Interesting. You know, before I asked the question, I was expecting a bit more consensus. I'm surprised at just how wildly it seems like it's totally split. Okay, I got your sauce. I understand the first. Okay, later, Clumsy. Almost. Need more momentum. This first move, I'm holding the jump button, but not the Y button. Then I'm holding the jump and the Y button. I don't think I... Do I want that shell? Yep. Am I excited about the Ghostbusters movie? I'm not. I've actually never seen any of the Ghostbusters movies. How you like me now? That was awesome. How you like me now, people? Come on now. How dare you, Sauce. All right, big progress. Okay, fair enough, Lee. So... another option exists to have it 2-in-1. Just thinks maybe people don't differentiate one over the other. Maybe people use one or the other of cost. You don't think you've ever heard of anyone saying, I only want to do one versus the other? I think like 3 people just said that. But in any case, I definitely am not looking to debate. I was just looking for a friendly feedback. Friendly feedback. But for now, I am sticking with fabric softener. I'm getting away from dryer sheets. I've been won over by the fabric. Oh, I was too early with the toss. Oops, don't hold Y. Do not hold Y. When Adrian used them, he used dryer sheets. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's crazy how that lines up. That is really crazy. Then a min jump. Okay. This is pretty awesome. Shout out to Sauce Pop. Here's our min jump. Full. Nice. Uh-oh. I don't think this is going to fly. Unless I can get away with this. Nope. Blocked me. Blocked me. You know what else it reminds me of? It reminds me of the cologne or no cologne conversation. People have relatively strong opinions on that. But I think that has a lot to do with people using too much. I really think that it's the subtle difference, a subtle but critical difference between... Hey! Almost. What's up, Gabriel? Well, see, this is the time when I welcome all of the Sauce Pow soft locks are welcome because they're very functional. It's not to trap you or to troll you. It's to keep the level beatable in a very specific intended path, which some people really don't like. I love that. That's what you call linear, my friends. That's what linear is all about. Some people really enjoy linear situations. Some people cannot stand the linear approach, but boy, do I love it. Boy, do I love the linear approach. Almost. Almost. The trick with cologne is you only want someone to know that you're wearing cologne when they're basically hugging you. That's the only time. If people can smell your cologne, and they're, a foot away from you, that's too much. And I think that's why it gets such a bad rap. Because so often, people are covered in it. And especially if you have any allergy, it can be very unpleasant, especially if you don't particularly love that scent. So that's why, that's the key, people. If you're gonna wear cologne, just put on a real little bit and put it on under your clothes, not on your clothes, people. That's the trick. That's not right. What the person you want to impress them. You wear it when you're on a date with your fiance, it's just for her. There you go. That's the key. That's the subtle difference between wanting to smell good, period, versus wanting to smell good when someone's really close to you. But the thing is, that's something that it's in that category of, depending on what you were taught or lack of being taught, might just be a total blind spot for you. And what's worse is when it comes to something like that, it's like one of the last things people will be willing to tell you. Oh. Put cologne on at least an hour before you go out. See, that's another good move. That's another good move. Let me tell you my little routine. Here's my little routine, people. Now, my starting point, you have to understand, my starting point is I didn't even want to deal with... I have very dry skin, and I live in a very cold part of the country. So that's a bad combo. So I'm always battling my dry skin. And for a long time, I refused to have any sort of moisturizer routine. And now I have embraced it, and I'm so glad I have. I keep missing that spring. You say to dab the wrist and then dab the neck. There you go. That's the old school. And that works as long as it's a real small dab. It's got to be a real small dab. But here's my routine. This serves me well. After the shower, go with some very basic face moisturizer. And I'm talking about, if it costs more than $10 for the bottle, they're probably ripping you off, in my opinion. Oops. Then you have the even cheaper moisturizer, the whole body moisturizer. And you get some of that on your chest, in your neck. And then, when you're getting dressed, you give 1 or 2, depending on the cologne, but definitely do not put more than 2. I don't care what the cologne is. But, like, the 2 that I wear, 1 is stronger than the other. So, for the strong one, it gets 1 spray. For the weak one, it gets 2. But it goes right on the skin before I put clothes on and after I moisturize. And what I find, and it's also important to note, it is a fragrance-free moisturizer, because that could get weird. You start combining smells. One or 2 sprays right below the neck. And that's all you need. That's all you need. But I feel like one of the easiest mistakes to make is you start spraying it on your clothes. You spray it on your shirt. You spray it on your pants. If you're spraying it on fabric, you're asking for a bad time. I'm doing something wrong there. Different strengths, exactly. There's definitely different strengths to it. Some cologne is so much stronger than others. Gabriel never knows what moisturizer to use for your face. You learned this year. For your face has been very dry. Gabriel! Well, here, not a sponsor. Look at this, people. This is the most product-forward stream I've ever had. Not a sponsor. Hold on. All right, people. Can't believe I'm probably the most ridiculous person to be giving any advice in this area because, like I'm saying, I have been slacking on it most of my life. But now, here's my very cheap routine. This is what I use on my face, CeraVe. In fact, they just had that Super Bowl ad with Michael Cera in it that was hilarious. This is the face. Bing, bang, boom. This is the body, Lubriderm. And you notice fragrance-free. You don't want to be combining fragrances. But see, you get a big old bottle of this. And I get them in the multi-pack. So I just buy it once, and then I'm good for like a whole year's supply. And like I'm saying, relatively cheap, especially compared to the premium products out there. And very effective. I no longer... And oh, my goodness, I forgot about the grandfather of it all. Hold on. Hold on, people. I have the greatest moisturizer of all time for your hands. Oh, no, it's green. Hold on. The green screen is taking it out. It's called Working Hands, and this has literally changed my life because my hands is where it was the worst. My hands would get the driest of all. There it is. Working Hands. Simple as that. You just put the tiniest little bit. I'm talking about... See, it's super tiny, like that amount, super, super tiny. Boom. And you do that a couple times a day. Wow. For someone like me who has really fair, dry skin and lives in a cold area, wow. This has really, really, really been a game changer for me. So shout out to the people who need moisturizer. Those are my suggestions. Those are my suggestions, but that's just what works for me. It's not necessarily what's going to work best for you. But there you go. There we go. Okay, that's interesting. Lee's saying that if you rub the cologne, it can diminish the smell. I definitely don't rub it. But just one straight, psh, psh, we're out. We're out of there. Josh, they actually have working feet. You try working feet. They have working hands and working feet. That's what I think you should try. Okay, Abby's got eczema in the winter. It's okay, CeraVe's the only stuff you use, and it works. There you go. See, people? Come on, not a sponsor. Maybe they should be. Oh, my gosh. Imagine that. Imagine I end up making it big by promoting moisturizer and, like, bidets. What a strange, strange world it can be. But, hey. I'm happy to share with you what works for me. All right, Sauce. Let's see if we can get this show on the road here. Ooh, and see, now my hands are all smooth. Feels nice. Feels nice. Use an Aquaphor. Super strong. For your foot, lasts a day or two. Dude, try working feet. Try working feet. O'Keefe's working feet. Oh, I'm a little too early there. Oh, I'm too late. No, I'm not. Save of the century. I was too early. Yeah, there you go. Josh got healthy feet. Let me know how it works, Josh. Good or bad. I'd be genuinely really interested to know. And see, that's one great thing about having it genuinely have nothing to do with being sponsors. I'm very much interested if it does or doesn't work for you. If it doesn't, I'd like to hear it. Whereas, you know, if you're sponsored by someone, it feels like it feels a little scarier if you're pointing out all the problems with it. But you have a little more freedom. It's like independent research. There we go. That's the part where I keep messing it up. What's up, Marco? Good morning. I'm getting too much height. What do I change? What do I change? It's almost always how much I am holding or not holding the jump button. When I'm faced with this situation, that is usually the culprit. I hear you, Josh. Josh is saying even if it didn't work on my feet, I wouldn't call it a bad product because he's got serious issues with it. But I think it really has a chance. Because, like I'm saying, I've had pretty intense dry hands, cracking, bleeding, the whole bit. Like, serious business. Oh, I think I see it. Maybe I'm supposed to hold right against the wall because there is an icicle there which can indicate that you can hold right. So we're going to go with that as the next thing we try. All right, here we go. No, you can't hold right. It's not up against the wall. I need to get less height there. There's something I need to do differently. I just don't know what. Maybe there's a clear video that can help shed a little light on the situation. Sauce usually posts clear vids. Maybe seeing it will impart some wisdom about the setup. Because I'm stumped. Huh. Maybe not. Oh, it's brand new. It's 2 days old. That's why. It's 2 days old. Oh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons here. Any ideas out there, people? We might be stumped again. It says min-max jumps. So it is a max jump. We know it's not a min jump, so it has to be a max height jump. So let's start there. Let's start with the knowns. If we're going to investigate, we have to first establish what do we know. We know it can't be a min jump because there's no possible way that works. We know that right now the way we're doing it, doing a max height jump is resulting in too much height. I'm above the spring that I need to fall on. So there's something leading up to that jump to change that will let us just do a full jump that will result in a bit less height. Does anyone have any ideas out there? Is chat subscriber only today? It is. Since there's only one stream today, we're doing one full supporter stream. Shout out to the supporters. I'm sorry it's the early one. I know less of you can come to this. But it's what I had to offer you this week, so I apologize. Originally, I said I wasn't going to do supporter request line at all this month. But the way this whole thing worked out, this is what we're doing. I tried doing a controlled jump, but I know that's not what it is. James is at a loss. I wish Sauce was here, but Sauce isn't a supporter. Imagine he was. He's just screaming at the screen right now. You just do this! You silly supporter-only mode. It seems it has to be grab this coin. It has to be grab the coin, but something's wrong before it. Oh, like there. You can't hold the Y button. The first jump, what you have to do is press and hold the jump button as you're falling, right here. Then you start pressing the Y button there so you get enough height. That's the kind of situations we're working with here. But see, like, I'm basically not letting go of the jump button the rest of the time. This is all full jumps. So what I'm trying to do now in my mind is I'm working through the knowns. Working through the things that I do understand. Seeing if it can lead to asking the right question. Because that's what it's all about. It's less about the answers and more about asking the right question, because that's what's going to get you the answer. Gotta ask the right question. So the obvious question is, how do I get less height in my jump? I need a little less height. I need a little less height. I'm actually gonna... I've never done this. It's a long shot. Wait a minute. No, that's a different level. No. Too much momentum. Grabbing the spring affect your jump at all? It's the same exact thing every time. What I'm so confused about is the setup before. Like it has this block here for you to hit. So it's like I'm definitely pressing and holding the jump button into this block. And then it has to be a full jump off of it. So part of why I'm so confused is that I have no sense of where to even look at this point. Usually I can rewind far enough back, but based on everything in front of me, I can't make sense of it. It's something subtle. It's something subtle. Can I hit the very edge of the blue skull platform? Hit the very edge of the blue skull? So confused. I'm desperate now. I'm desperate in here because understand the circumstances. This is one of my favorite level creators. I've played a lot of their levels. Hey, I got a response. Oh my gosh. How would I describe this? I gotta remember it. Oh, I know how to describe it. We may have a miracle. I'm glad I tried. I was almost too embarrassed to even try. Okay. This is probably the best landmine. It's right there. And then bing, boom, boom. Okay. Okay, this is what I was failing to do. We found it. I wasn't holding jump for long enough. So he's saying, make sure you keep jump held all the way, starting at the last shelmet, so you don't stop holding jump. And see, I was even saying. So here's this shelmet. You have to let go to do this jump. But now I'm not going to let go of the jump button. I have to let go there. Have to let go here. Okay. So it's here that matters. This is where you don't stop pressing it. Wait, how? Till the... Oh, no, till the last shelmet. He's talking about that last... Okay. All right. Now I understand. Now I understand. Come on, I'm dying to get back there to try. Okay, last one is what matters. There it is. There it is. Okay, very satisfying. I wasn't even sure where to look, and there it is. And sometimes that's how subtle it can be. Sometimes it can be that subtle. But wait a minute. Did I do a whole extra jump there? Now, in my mind's eye, did I do something extra? In addition to holding jump? Did that guide me to a jump I wasn't doing? It felt like I did an extra jump in hindsight, ironically. Let's do it again. Here. Yeah, I wasn't sending the... I wasn't sending it. I don't think I was sending the blue platform that whole time either. I pressed the jump button too early, if that wasn't obvious. All right, people, we just about have it. We just about have it. That's it. That's it. James is saying the understanding of the physics of this game by some of the levels creators is absolutely ridiculous. You stalled for a split second, you hit the blue platform. Yeah, I hear you, Gabriel. I hear you loud and clear, my friend. It's very interesting with springs and donut blocks in this game. It's almost imperceptible to the eye. But I definitely was missing a jump. So I'm actually gonna try it. No, well, Pat, just do what's working. That's all that matters here. Uh-oh. I'm missing an on-off. Oh, it's because I hit it an extra time. I've been hitting it one extra time. At the Shelmet part. And Sauce will not allow it. Sauce is putting his foot down. One, two, three, four. Four and then min jump. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. There it is. Thank you so much, Sauce Pop. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Dizzying, but awesome. All right, section 2 is afoot. Wow. You just never know what's going to happen in a saucy level like this. See? Oh, that's a min jump. Checkpoint Abby! Big shout out to Sauce Pow. That was amazing. That was so cool of him to respond. Thanks, Sauce. That was really awesome. Min jump. And then land middle spike. I think that was right. I just have to be ready to hold right. It's really fun. I'm actually really happy with the progress in section 2. One, two, three, then back here. Oh my goodness, that was right. Then we fall into that and then over to Boom Boom. What a wild ride. close. Wow! Where are we going? I needed to take out the Wiggler with the bomb. No, I missed the key. We'll just practice. Uh-oh. What? This is so cool. Come on, people. This is undeniably cool. It's so well designed. Like, there's probably less than 100 people on planet Earth that could put something like this together. And only one of them plays Mario Maker 2, and that's Sauce Pow. There's only one Sauce. Often imitated, never duplicated. I get the sense Sauce loves this game from his levels. Uh-oh. Yeah, I need full moment. Don't reset. You have a checkpoint. And Sauce is down with the troll at the end of the level. I certainly am not. But one more reason why I go out of my way to point out that me not liking trolls at the end of a level is just one random dude on the internet that doesn't like it. The vast majority seem to really enjoy it. Don't reset. You lose the checkpoint. But what's cool about Sauce Pow, in my experience, is that I was really into Sauce Pow levels before I could even really do them. Like, I've always thought they were really cool. They were in Popular Super Expert since I started streaming, basically. Wow! That was early. There we go. Now you're talking, Pat. That's it. That's the answer. That's the answer. That was so cool. Yoshi to go. There we go. Amazing. Sauce, you're a legend. You're a legend, and I'm so thankful you responded. You know, nothing makes me feel more like a successful streamer than to be able to reach out to one of my favorite level creators, who, I mean, I don't really know. It's not like I have his phone number, but someone who was willing to respond. And now we got the clear in the stream. I can't thank you enough, man. Amazing. Big shout out to Sauce Pow. So good. There it is, Goose. Come on, James, Alex, and Abby. So good. That gets a wow from me. There we go, Jeff. You making any progress on Super Chesky World over there, Jeff? What's up, Andy? Whoops. All right. Look at this. Only 8 clears. No. Okay, let's try this one. Feel free to leave me a level request or a level submission in the chat. It's the supporter request line. That's why it's on support-only chat. But no pressure. I'm happy to just play whatever comes my way here. But just letting you know. And this is the only stream of today. It's the only Friday stream. So shout out to everyone who made it by. I see. Regular jump, then Z. Not a full jump. Interesting. Okay, seems interesting. It's a 5 or less jump. 5 out of 10 or less. Less than half of a jump. Just under the halfway point. Uh-oh, I hope that was right. It was. Doop, doop, doop. That was not too great. Alrighty. Very generous timer.
Oh yeah.
Lee wants to see a precision level. Love it. All right. You know what? I know exactly. Well, what's the best way to pull up a precision level? Let's go with SMB. SMB and Mario 3 are the two that give the best precision, in my opinion. So, let's dip in there, Lee. Popularity, let's keep it on SMB. Let's go with all time. Technical. Short and sweet. And let's skip to page 2. It's a platformer, but we want... See, there's TSTJ. We want to see TP for Team Precision. Oh. Oh, this was one of the best Super Worlds of all time. Super Team Precision World. But I think that's all they have is the Super World levels. Is there any chance I missed one when I played through, like a bonus level or something? Or did I play them all? I did. This level's out of control. Okay. So that's not going to do it. Team Jamp. Well, you know, an easier way to do this is just to go to teamprecision.com. So, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Happy would like to see an uncleared level. All right, we'll see if we have time. So if I Google Team Precision, the first thing that comes up, Maker Teams, Team Precision. I'm clicking Team Precision, and now I can tap levels, and I can search by difficulty. So let's go, the difficulty is 0 to 20. Let's go with like a 3. 3 is a lot more than it sounds. And now let's try... Let's try this one. Here we go. No. Okay. Here we go. Let's give it a try. There we go, Lee. No, I'm glad I gotta get more in the habit of doing exactly that. What in the world is this? That's a problem. What in the world is this? What is this? What? Oh, I have to bring this. This isn't for the jump, bro. Okay, now I see. Oh, but... Oh, and you can't reset the wake-up time here. All right. I get it. I don't get it. Maybe this has a key as well? What? No? What? Yeah, like maybe one of the piranhas up top has it? But I don't know how I'd throw it and keep it. What am I missing? It seems like too popular a level to be as convoluted as it feels. Like this, the platforming here is awesome. But we're gonna be stuck the same place every time. Yeah, the gold pipe was a good idea. Is there a clear video? Huh. Try spinning on it? But that won't take... So maybe it's just a... I need a different way to take out this Mecha Koopa? Andrew, if the Mecha Koopa has a key, how do I harvest it? Oh, I have to run into it. I have to run into it. I was throwing it so I could keep it. See, I was making it more difficult than it needed to be. I was assuming we needed to keep it. But if I just run into the piranha, it takes out the Mecha Koopa. Okay. There we go. There we go. And there's our Checky. There is our Checky. Oops. All right. This is pretty serious. I don't know. I wonder if the platforms are going to move at all when I land on them. That's what I'm wondering right now. Nope. They're good. Now, I have a key. I have to make it from down here. Yeah, that proves that the lava did not take out that Mecha Koopa. Agreed. Agreed wholeheartedly. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. Avoid the P-switches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-dow. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-dow. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, now we got to avoid the power. Avoid the power. No! I've made a huge mistake. I've made a huge mistake. That's actually a really fun one. Really fun, well-designed precision level here, people. Did I put the level code up? I think I have the right level code here, if you like what you see. Oh, gosh. Patty boy. No! Okay, I'm bringing too much momentum into that jump. See, part of my problem, it's a strength and a weakness. I almost always hold the Y button, even when I'm doing precise movement. And that is foolish in some regards, because you have less control. But because I do it so consistently, now it feels easier than the alternative of actually doing it in a way that is objectively easier. That was pretty nice. That worked out. Here we go. That was awesome. All right, shout out to Kyle. No, not Kyle. Shout out to Lee. Lee requested a precision level. Check out Team Precision if you're looking for a level. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. James, Lee, Alex, and Abby. Very nice. All right. And now we will finish the stream with an uncleared level for Abby. Best way to pull those up is by clear rate. Let's take any of them. We want expert. And you know what? I'm sticking to technical, short, and sweet. That's my favorite. Now, we want a clear check under a minute. Hey, that's perfect. Let's give you a try. There we go, Lee. I'm glad you like it. Shout out to you. So glad you found the stream, Lee. Still making it happen, Tawny. Reach the goal without taking damage. Interesting. Okay. This could be trouble. What? Oh, wait a minute. It must be spaced out so I can do a full jump and then... Wow. Okay, that's tough, but interesting. No, I'm... What am I doing? I don't know what this move is. I need max momentum to the right if I'm making that. No, I have to release... What's up, Kyle? I have to release the shell up against the switch. Like that? Yeah. Except I have to throw it earlier than that. Wow. Okay, so this first move is super max momentum. I want to do a full jump and then land on the right side of the fallen beetle. Like that, to grab the next one. That's too early, so good adjustment. A little later than that. Closer. Kyle, you made it to the early stream. Shout out to you, Kyle. Here we go. Now up here. Is that right? Well, we have potential cheese. We made it to the practice store. Oh. So, what was that move supposed to be? Closer. I just need to throw it a little earlier than that. It's a tiny bit earlier than I think. Yeah, and then I think it's just a shell surf. This is definitely tough, Abby. I was too far on the left side of that beetle. Like I'm saying, you gotta land on the right side to pick up that beetle that's fallen behind right there. Bink. Okay. This is fun. It's at least interesting. I feel like we're making progress. Nice. Good. That's much, much closer. I have to throw the shell earlier. Oh, I didn't grab the shell. That was sad. Too early. Good. That's actually a good sign. That means we're finally locking in. So now doing it at the right time doesn't feel too early. It feels like it should. Nope. No, I adjusted too far late. Okay, still too late, but that was closer. That was earlier. Closer to the right timing. That's too early? No, we're good. Oh, I have to jump out of the dry bones shell up against the ceiling, so I grab the dry bones shell. Watch this. It looks really cool. Oh, this is tough. What's up, Double Stop Bob 35? Hope you had a good lunch break. Hey, we're almost there, people. I don't know that I'm going to bother using the practice door because it's so... All it saves you is this beginning. Come on now. No, I was too early jumping out. Okay, so then we're falling Z up to there, and we need to grab a spring. That's scary. That could mean a lot of bad news. No. I wish the practice door was right after that. Well, you know what? Let's try the practice door, because I really want to see what's coming next. Practice door is tough to get working. My dry bones shell is above me. Yeah. I think I'm better off just getting really good at the first section. Close. That was good. That was good. Little too early. Too far right. Lots of ways to do it wrong, people. That's the nature of precise movement. There's a lot of ways to do it wrong. Okay, so that happens when I'm better off jumping out too late than too early. I wasn't sure, but that confirmed it. Oh, just a little late on the drop. Not enough time for Mario to land inside. Oh, good. Okay. That's actually really good, even though it didn't look that good. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there, people. I'm really excited to see what's next. I'm afraid it's a spring drop, though, if I'm being honest. I'm afraid this all ends with a spring drop. But thankfully, I can do those now. So won't be the end of the world. Oh my gosh, Pat. So what I'm doing wrong there is I'm focusing not on Mario's position. I need to be really aware of Mario's position there. Like that. Okay, that's great news. It's not a spring drop. Well, technically it's a spring drop, but it is not a mid-air spring drop. I just got to drop it on that next little beetle waiting for me. Big spiny, rather. Got a chance at first clear here, people. I'm excited. Got a chance at first clear on a pretty creative Kaizo level. Not your average copy and paste situation at all. Nice. That might be it. I think that's the last move, people. We might have this. Oh. Oh. I wonder what's going on with the power. I'm going to try full momentum, not stopping into the spring drop and see if that's enough. No, I jumped out too early. At least now I know. I'm glad to be able to tell. For a long time with that move, I wasn't sure what to fix when it didn't work. Now I'm understanding. That's it, people. There it is. The first clear. All right. That one goes out to all the supporters. Thanks for the support. And thanks for requesting an uncleared level. There we go. I liked it. I liked it. That was a really creative Kaizo. Awesome. And what a great way to finish the stream. That was solid, people. What a great stream. Thanks, Zach, Lee, James, Tawny, Jeff, Zach, and Abby. That was amazing. Wow. Wow. I really liked that. You got a lot of levels? That's your most recent. That was today. Uploaded today. Look at Zone B. There's a legend. Has the world record on this one. Uncleared. One clear. Uncleared. So look at this. This is one of these. Okay, and I've played their level before. This is the same level creator that did this one. That I just played earlier. No. Yeah. How did I get here? I searched uncleared, right? And it just so happened to bring me to this same level creator. We did this one earlier today, right? This is the one I had to look up the clear video for. Am I crazy? Is it the same level creator? I think we ended up doing 2 from this one, right? I'm sorry, I'm so flabbergasted. Yeah, this is the one. We just did this. Right before the sauce pile level, right? Because we couldn't figure that out. Man, yeah, we just did this. Why am I doing it again? I don't know. I guess I'm just in disbelief. I'm just in disbelief that it just so happened to be the same. There we go. Almost one-shotted it. Wow. Okay, well, shout out to this level creator. I'll have to check out more of your stuff. Did I take the screenshot? I did. Okay. All right, people. Well, that's going to do it for me. Thanks so much for hanging out. Shout out to this level creator. And huge shout out to Gerald, our superstar leader with 50 stars, and everyone else that was kind enough to with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, bits, all the above. Thank you, supporters, for the support. And we made it. February turned into a lot of experimentation on the stream. We refined this, the supporter request line. I said I wasn't going to do these streams in March, but here we are, and I'm doing one in March. But part of the reason why is because I'm not doing a stream tonight. So I wanted to at least have a full 3-hour stream for the supporters. But I do understand that a lot of you can't make it to this one. So it was sort of lesser of two evils situation. Rather just cancel streams for the whole day. So, I'm glad that we did this. This was awesome. Thanks for all the level requests. Can't thank you enough, supporters, for allowing me to have a shot at being a streamer. I know I talk about all different sides to it, of it being the best job in the world, being very difficult, being very discouraging, the different pressures involved. But overall, it feels like a massive privilege and luxury/honor to even get to take a shot at being a streamer and spend as much time as I do editing video, posting, and streaming. So as much as I will openly express the highs and lows of that journey, especially on Supporter Day, I want to make it clear to the people supporting that I really see it as a massive privilege to get to try. It doesn't make, but the part that I try to express on the other side is that being able, the luxury of getting to try, that comes with a different set of challenges. But overall, as someone who's had many different kinds of jobs, from food service to retail to you name it, I've done it. This is one of the coolest jobs ever. I'd say the thing that makes it stick out amongst my job experience is the pressure. The pressure mixed with the instability. You don't know what's going to happen month to month. There's a lot of pressure to figure it out. And if you don't, you never know. Like canceling the stream later. Okay, don't get into this, Pat. The point I'm trying to make is a massive thank you to the people who do support me. Because more than anything, even being able to sink as much time as I do into pursuing this is a massive, massive luxury that I know a lot of people out there would love to at least get to give it a try. And so that's not lost on me, and I want to make sure you're hearing it from me. A huge thank you for making it possible for me to pursue this as long as I have. So thank you, people. Really appreciate you. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow sometime. I'll probably be doing Mario vs. DK tomorrow morning. Maybe around 11. No, I'm going to be getting breakfast with my dad. So probably after that. Probably after breakfast with my dad, I'll do a little hour or two of DK. So be on the lookout for that, and then probably Mario Maker on Sunday. And then the normal schedule on Monday. And we've got St. Jude on Wednesday. Raising money for St. Jude. So good stuff coming up. Thanks again for the support. And if you Some of the struggles with oh, wait, what? One huge shout out to Sauce Pal. Thank you so much for answering. I doubt you'll get to this point in the stream if you ever watch this back. But if you do, thank you from the bottom of my heart for responding. I love you as a level creator, and I really didn't want to have to give up on it, but I was really getting confused. So thank you for that. All right. With all that said, I hope to catch up with you soon. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, excuse me, do you notice I almost always have a burp when I start saying that? It's the strangest thing. It must just be because I do a bunch of talking at the end. And so I don't know. It doesn't matter. Here's what matters. If you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a huge difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know, people. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. And sometimes that might feel more difficult than others. But know that it's okay to struggle. If you're struggling, that means you're in the fight. And I'm proud of you for making it this far. And we ain't giving up, people. We are not giving up. We're going to keep trying, keep doing what we got to do. And I'm not trying to downplay that or make it sound like that's easy, because I don't know what your circumstances are. But I do know that no matter how bad they are now, there is hope for them to get better in the future. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and guarantee you all your problems are going to go away in the future. That might not be the case. There's plenty of things I can come up with right now that wouldn't be the case for. But the part that is undeniable is there could be solutions and possibilities in the future you don't know about today. And I find a lot of logical hope to draw from with that reality in spite of emotional turmoil. So I encourage you with that. Extend it to you, hopefully. It encourages you. Just know I'm rooting for you. Appreciate your support. If you need a little escape with Mario, I got you covered. Some family-friendly content here if that's your thing. Thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you soon. Until next time, have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, everybody!